welcome to Plant Wednesday. This week I'm going to show you some new finds that I got this weekend. I went on a trip with my boyfriend and my two friends, and we went out to Knoxville and went to Stanley's greenhouse, which is a beautiful greenhouse. It's actually one of my favorites. In the summertime, they have lines and lines full of plants, and they have a ton of different selection of air plants. Since it was winter, they didn't have as large of a collection, but they still had a lot. I saw a beautiful Hoya. I have Zeus here with me, just so y'all know. So if I keep looking around, then Zeus is here. He's poking at me, wanting some attention. But anyways, I saw this beautiful, massive Hoya. It went all the way down to the floor, just beautiful. I also saw some giant pitcher plants. I am going to work on hopefully getting mine out of dormancy, since they do go into dormancy in the winter unless you have a greenhouse. You might can hear Ophelia squeaking in the background. She's excited because I just got home. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you. I got this beautiful Haworthia Cooperi. And hopefully I said that right. Oh gosh, I'm spilling dirt. So that's a beautiful little pot that my grandmother got me for my birthday. But it's got actually this like purple tone, which was really different compared to the other Haworthias that I have. I haven't seen a lot of different colored Haworthias. So it was definitely a rare find to see this different of a color. It definitely has some green there at the bottom. I kind of wonder if it's going to stay this color or if it's going to turn more of a green shade. I find when I go out and I get Haworthias in greenhouses and things like that, a lot of them end up with a large stalk and they don't get the sunlight or the water that they need, so they turn the stress tones and they kind of show a different color, which is the same for an aloe that I got. I got this beautiful aloe. I'm trying to think of where it is so I can show you all. Well, it's a huge pot up there now, but let me see if I can kind of turn it. Woo. You can see Ophelia back there. This green guy that's coming up right there, he was actually black when I first got him, so it was because he wasn't getting the proper amount of water. So when I had him for a while, he perked back up and I was like, oh my gosh, you know, not what I expected, but still beautiful. I also got this lovely dogtail cactus, and these guys are excellent. They're kind of one of those guys that like to grow over the sides. He does have some weird kind of places because they chopped him off in some towards the soil, so you end up with those little sprigs coming off. Let's see if I can show you all. Once again, another beautiful pot that my grandmother got me for my birthday. I also found a super rare find that was very inexpensive. It was only $10.99. This is a pinstripe Calathea, or a Calathea ornata. I love these guys. They are so gorgeous. The last one that I had, gonna admit, I killed it. Not sure how, not sure why. I don't know if it was my error or where I got it. It didn't have as many leaves, so maybe that was it. I know the greenhouse that I got my other one from moved. I'm gonna show y'all. Aren't those just so pretty? I just love it. It's so pretty. And I think this is a newer leaf because they kind of go into this dark shade after they've been there for a while, but I think that's gorgeous. It reminds me of like a plant that's been painted on. Those guys are wonderful because you can put them in there, like if you have a bathroom with a window, you can put them in there because they love the humidity. If you don't have like a bright indirect light in your bathroom, then I do suggest misting those like you would a fern, like twice a week or something like that. We're not gonna have to worry about that as much since we're getting out of the winter months. And I also got this beautiful marbled Boston fern. Let me see if I can. Isn't that so pretty? I'd never seen a marbled Boston fern. Here, let me just stumble over my words. But I think that's such a pretty color. These guys, they like to stay moist like other ferns, and they get these like, well, I can't really show y'all, but they get these like tiny little fronds, and they kind of like unroll when they're growing, so it's really cool to watch. This guy's a little bit what's the word I'm looking for? It's like a little bit on the rough side, but they definitely perk up fast because ferns are really fast growers. So I'm really excited about that. Those guys usually like bright indirect light as well, along with the Haworthia cooperi that I showed you all. These guys like bright indirect light. These are not like your cacti, which is like the dogtail cactus that I was showing you all. These guys love direct light. All those other plants, they will burn. Or like the Haworthia, it would get sunburned, and it would show you, it would kind of, it would either like actually burn or show you those stress colors. So you really have to watch the colors of those Haworthias. Also, I know this has been a bit of a longer video. Sorry, I'm just excited. But I'm going to show you all the giant sculpture that my papa made for me that we're going to go through next week and put together. I also have a light bulb container. I got this from Hobby Lobby, and it was only $6, so that was pretty cool. And the top unscrews. So I have to make a cool terrarium out of this. We're going to tackle that sometime soon. Hopefully I'll do it in the same video, but we'll see. But I have this huge, let me see how I can grab this. This huge wooden sculpture. Isn't that amazing? Like, oh my gosh. And I'm starting to like put plants in it. So we're gonna like pot that in a different video. I think probably next week. But I'm really excited. I got a few new cacti to put in there. I'll show you all some little teasers if the sun will work with me. This guy has kind of like a purple blue tint, which I've not seen in a lot of cacti. I've been really lucky with finding different colors of plants in the winter months. I'm not really sure why. It might be because a lot of the stores around here typically carry a lot of the same varieties, and they're starting to get like newer ones in. Here's another cool guy. So pretty. Not gorgeous. So I'm gonna try to find the names of those guys, despite what everyone thinks. I don't know the names off the top of my head at times. Isn't that gorgeous? I think this guy is probably related to the prickly pear. He kind of reminds me of a bunny ear cactus or an angel wing cactus. Those guys are white, but they have the hairs. These guys hurt so bad. You don't expect it because they're very fuzzy, but they hurt the worst because it's teeny tiny little spines. They act like hairs, and you brush up against them and they stay on you forever, and then they get like deeper and deeper into your hands. It's awful. I had to carry this guy around the store like this because, as you can see, the little handle on this thing, the cactus has grown past that. So it does have a fake flower. There's the controversy of the fake flowers. I always take mine off because I found that I just like the aesthetic better. I like it all natural. Those are straw flowers, and they do come from actual cacti, but they are hot glued on a lot of the different cacti that we find in stores. And as of recently, they have started putting on plastic ones, which are horrible and awful to get off. Just as bad as that one. It's actually worse. not a fan of those, honestly. I mean, it's fine, you know, if you all want them on your cacti, but personal preference, don't like them on mine. I like to see the cacti grow around them, and they often do bounce back from the straw flower or the plastic flower being on there. But some guys take a long time to recover from that, so it's just kind of awful because cacti are slow growers a lot of the time, so it's kind of hard to get rid of that scar from the straw flower or the fake flower. But I hope you all have a fantastic week and a happy Plant Wednesday. I might be making some additional videos for maybe a few months. I don't know. I'm not really sure with the schedule. I resigned from my position this week at school. Well, last week. I have this week and then like one day next week. So I am going to be able to devote some more time to plants and painting and things like that. So I hope to maybe come out with some cool like tutorials and things like that. Just tell me what you all think, or if you have any ideas or anything, like put those down below, or send them to me in direct messenger. If you all have any like questions or anything like that, if I get a bunch of those, we could do questioning sessions. But I'm really excited, and I hope you all had a fantastic week, and I'm sorry for the long video, but I hope you all have a great week. Bye!